Hello, Springfield parents, students, staff. So we're getting the end of week one of this new situation that we're all going through, and I just want to give you a very quick update before we roll off into the weekend as to where we're at and where we stand on all the different things that the school district is trying to do to help the community. The first of those is food service. We keep refining kind of the routes, our locations, how we're going through our systems around food, and it's getting better. We're having more and more food being distributed to folks as we go. We're super excited about that. I will send out a separate robocall that will come out sometime over the next day or two that just describes some new additional locations we have, drop spots for food around the community. We're adding a third van who's doing routes around to drop off food. So that's going continues to get better. We're getting more and more of those meals distributed. We're doing those drops between 11 and 1 on a daily basis. And as of Monday, we'll be in a position where, if I have my count right, I think we're going to have 24 separate locations that are available throughout the community for people to receive food. So please check out our website. I will send out a robocall, but check out our website for additional information about the locations, and if you have any other questions or thoughts about the food service, you can find out about them there on the website. The other thing that's been this week, a lot of the focus this week has been trying to, in anticipation of a potential longer closure, has been doing a lot of work to try to get equipment out to teachers and students so that we're ready to move to remote learning. So at this point, we're close to done with that work at SHS and RMS. A lot of stuff went out at Union Street the other day. And Elm's hustling because they, unlike the other schools, even at Union Street, we had one-to-one laptops set up in carts for kids. And while we had to do some labeling at Union, which took us some time to make sure we could keep track of all the equipment that was going out, at Elm we actually had to pull together equipment from all over the district that was left over because we didn't do one-to-one computing at Elm Hill. So they've been doing a ton of work to prepare. And so we're looking at something in the middle of next week, Wednesday, Thursday, where students will have an opportunity to get a Chromebook, to have some other materials put together for them. And we're also in the process of trying to pull together any things that students left behind at the school. So a lot is going on at Elm Hill as we speak. I'll just tell you, around the district, there's a lot of teachers are collaborating in a whole bunch of ways around setting up remote learning. We're at different stages at different places. I think I talked about this in my last message. At this point, SHS, the high school, and Riverside Middle School will be in a position to start to go live with a lot of their stuff Monday. So be prepared for that and look for some things from them. Some other things that I just wanted to make sure we connected on with you is that a few things from principals. They wanted to make sure that we think about the fact that we have a lot of student email addresses, but we don't always have good parent email addresses. So there's two things to think about there. One, make sure that if you're a parent that you talk with your student about maybe forwarding the messages that are coming to the student from teachers so that you're kept in the loop and you can help us along the way as we try to navigate this together. Also, if you don't have, in the past, maybe you didn't give us a lot of detailed information, contact information, now would be a great time for you to reach out to your buildings to let them know about making sure you have the right information for robocalls, that we have good contact information for you about the emails. It's super important during this stretch that we are able to reach out to you in some various ways. And if you didn't have an opportunity to keep those up to date before, now would be a great time to do that. It can be helpful for you, helpful for us. And I think that's it. I can just tell you that we are. I'm just unbelievably impressed with the people in this school district and how they're stepping up, how they're doing all kinds of things that they didn't think they would ever have to do. and we've got some great volunteers who are coming in to help us with things. It's just a really impressive thing to be around with these folks and what they're doing, and how committed they are to trying to make this as calm a period, like I said the other day, as calm a period as it can be for everyone. And we know you're all going through a lot of strain, as we're all going through a lot of strain with our own families and stuff, and trying to balance everything at the same time. So I hope that some of the things that we're doing are going to be things that help make life a little bit easier over the next couple of weeks. So I'll just say that I hope you and your family have a safe and happy weekend. I hope you get outside, do something fun with the people you love, and know that people here are working really hard, and I'm sure that work will continue into the weekend, and we'll get right back at it on Monday as well. So best to everyone in the Springfield community, and we'll keep plugging away. Have a good weekend, everybody.